When you're raising a child with OCD, it's not good enough to just see what's happening on the surface, to see the compulsions or the behaviors and just be like, oh, we need to figure out how to get them to not wash their hands as much or to wipe as much or to take long showers or to nitpick their food. You have to go deeper than that. And even if you have a therapist who is trained in OCD, which is a miracle in and of itself, you still need to understand how to ask your child the right questions and how to understand and unpack their OCD because you're in the front lines and you're there with them 24/7. This is the area that I see parents struggling with the most when they're raising a child with OCD is not understanding how to ask the right questions, how to understand the OCD themes, and how to understand the OCD fears that drive all of it or feelings. And so one of my absolute favorite questions to ask is, what's the worst that could happen? And so if I see my child doing compulsion, I might say, what is the worst that will happen if you don't do that? If they are comfortable with OCD, I might say, and I prefer this actually, is what does OCD say will happen if you don't do that? Now, if they're avoiding something as a compulsion, just reverse that. I might say, what does OCD say will happen if you did do that? It's an invitation to have a conversation of OCD says it'll be really gross. Well, then maybe I'm looking at disgust OCD. Or OCD says that you might get hurt. Or OCD says that I might throw up. You're going to start to get some helpful information that's going to lead you to an OCD theme and a core fear, which if all that is Greek, this is what I do. I support parents who are raising kids with OCD. I help turn that Greek into understanding so that you can help your child. I have a weekly newsletter that offers you free support. You can get on my email list and get that newsletter each week to learn more. The more you know, the more you're able to help your child. Check it out at natashadaniels.com/newsletter.